You ever open your game library, stared at like 50 different games, scrolled for a minute, clicked one and sat in the menu, and then just closed it? Then you try opening another game, do the exact same thing, and somehow end up watching YouTube instead. And then the thought hits, maybe games just aren't fun anymore. But I don't think most people actually hate gaming now. I think a lot of gamers still love gaming. The problem is that our relationship with gaming got weird. Like games change, our habits change, communities change, and somewhere along the way, gaming stopped feeling like something we do for fun and started feeling like something that we have to clock into like a job. This is not an anti-gaming video. I love gaming myself. That's why I'm talking about this. Gaming can be one of the best hobbies in the world. It can be fun, relaxing, social, creative, competitive, and sometimes it gives you the memories that stick with you for years. But there's a difference between gaming helping you recharge and gaming slowly draining you while you pretend you're having fun. That is what I mean by gaming health. Not quitting games, not demonizing games, not acting like every gamer needs to delete Steam, go outside, and start eating bark. Gaming health is about having a better relationship with games, your time, your habits, your community, and your life. So let's talk about why games don't feel fun anymore. The first reason is simple. A lot of games started feeling like homework. Modern games don't just ask, do you want to play? They ask, did you log in today? Did you do all your dailies? Did you finish your battle pass? Did you claim the limited time reward? Did you grind the event before it disappears? Did you play enough rank before the season resets? At some point, gaming stopped feeling like something you choose and started feeling like something you are behind on, like homework. And that completely changes the feeling because when you were younger, you probably played because you wanted to see what happens next. You wanted to beat the boss, you wanted to unlock the new area, you wanted to play with your friends, you wanted to mess around and see what stupid thing could happen. Now, a lot of games are built around making sure that you come back tomorrow. Not always because tomorrow will be more fun, but because tomorrow has another checklist. Checklists are not automatically bad. Progression can be fun, unlocks can be fun, goals can be fun. But when the checklist becomes the reason you play, you're not relaxing anymore. You're clocking in. And nobody wants to get off work, sit down, and start their second shift in a video game. That is where gaming health starts breaking. The game no longer gives you the energy back. It is taking just enough from you to keep you logging in. The second reason games don't feel fun anymore is because we have too many of them, which sounds insane because having more games should be a good thing, but sometimes more options just create more pressure. When you had 3 games, you played one. When you have 300 games, picking one becomes a mental boss fight. Steam sales, Game Pass, PlayStation Plus, free-to-play games, Roblox experiences. We have more access than ever. But more access does not always mean more enjoyment. Sometimes it means you spend more time choosing a game than actually playing one. Your library stops feeling like a collection and starts feeling like a graveyard. A graveyard of games you bought because they were on sale, games you installed because someone said they were underrated, games you were definitely going to play this weekend, and now they just sit there judging you. Your backlog is not a library anymore, it's a to-do list you accidentally paid for. And that creates pressure. Now you're not just asking, what do I want to play? You're asking, what should I play? What am I wasting? What did I buy and never touch? What game deserves my time? This is not fun. This is admin work. And gaming isn't supposed to be a job. It's supposed to be fun. The third reason is that rewards starting replacing actual fun in the game. A lot of games are extremely good at making you feel like you're accomplishing something. You know, the XP bar goes up, numbers increase, rank changes, skin unlocks, achievements pop, progress bars fill. And that feels good, but sometimes you have to ask yourself, am I enjoying the game or am I just chasing the next reward? Because those are not the same thing. There are people who will play a game for hundreds of hours while complaining the entire time. They hate the matchmaking, they hate the meta, they hate the grind, the community, the updates, but they keep playing. Not because it's fun, because they're attached to the progress. This is dangerous because once rewards replace fun, you can be miserable and still feel like you're doing something productive. That is how games become traps. And again, rewards are not automatically bad. A good unlock system can make a game better, but a bad one can make you play past the point where the game stopped being enjoyable. At that point, the game is not giving you a good experience, it's renting space in your brain. It's like a tiny little landlord sitting in your skull asking you to log in for your daily bonus, and that annoying little creature needs to get evicted. The fourth reason games don't feel fun anymore is that games got lonelier. And this sounds weird because multiplayer games are everywhere. Technically, we're more connected than ever, but connection and community are not the same thing. You can be in a lobby full of people and still feel completely alone. A lot of multiplayer now is just random teammate, no voice chat, toxic voice chat, people leaving instantly, everyone chasing their own grind, Discord servers that are active for 2 weeks and then die, and games designed around matchmaking instead of friendship. And that changes how gaming feels. Some of the best gaming memories people have are not even about the game itself. It's about staying up late with friends. It's about laughing at something stupid. It's about exploring something together. It's about failing the same mission 12 times and still somehow having more fun each time. The community made the game better. But when gaming becomes isolated, sweaty, toxic, or temporary, the fun starts disappearing. And for a lot of people, that is a real issue. They do not miss old graphics. They miss how the game used to feel. They miss having people to play with. They miss games feeling like a place, not just a product. That is why positive gaming communities matter, because a healthy gaming life is not just about what you play. It's also about who you play with and how that space makes you feel. The fifth reason is one that a lot of people don't want to admit. You might just be burnt out. Not gaming is dead, not you're too old, not every game sucks now. You might just be burnt out from forcing something that used to feel fun. If you play when you're tired, play when you're bored, play when you're annoyed, play games you don't even like, grind events you don't care about, and use gaming as your only way to escape everything, eventually gaming stops feeling like fun. It becomes noise, it becomes routine, it becomes something you automatically do because you don't know what else to do. And that's not just a gaming problem, that's a relationship problem. Your relationship with gaming is off, and the answer is not always to quit. Sometimes the answer is to step back long enough to remember what you actually enjoy. Because sometimes people say gaming isn't fun anymore, but what they really mean is the way I'm gaming isn't fun anymore. And that difference is what matters. So what do you actually do? How do you make playing games feel good again? First, play fewer games at once. Pick 1 or 2 games for a few days, not forever, just long enough to stop treating your library like a buffet you're panic scrolling through. Second, stop playing games when it starts feeling like homework. If you're only logging on because you feel guilty, that's not fun. That is obligation with better graphics. Third, be honest about which games respect your time. Some games make you feel better about playing. Some games make you feel drained, annoyed, broke, tilted, or empty. Pay attention to that. Fourth, separate fun from progress. Ask yourself, would I still play this game if there was no XP, no rank, no unlock, no battle pass? If that answer is no, that tells you something. Fifth, find better people to play with. A good community can make an average game fun. A toxic community can make the best game ever miserable. So don't just look for better games, look for better spaces. And lastly, number 6, take breaks without treating it like quitting. A break doesn't mean you hate gaming, it means you're giving yourself room to miss it. Sometimes the healthiest move is stepping away before you start resenting something you actually love to do. The goal is not to stop gaming. The goal is to make gaming feel good again. Because gaming should not drain your time, mood, money, sleep, and social life until there's nothing left. It should add something to your life. It should be fun, social, creative, challenging, something you actually look forward to. That is gaming health. That is gaming in a healthy way. And that's what I want this channel to be about. A positive gaming community for people who still love games but want a healthier relationship with them. So if games haven't felt fun lately, you're not alone. You might not be broken. Gaming might not be dead. You just might need help changing the way you play. And maybe with the right games, right habits, and the right people around you, gaming can be fun again. So let me know in the comments, do games still feel fun to you? Or has something changed? And if this is the kind of gaming community you want to be a part of, subscribe and join the Discord, and the Discord will be in the description. Gaming is not supposed to feel like a second job, so stop clocking in.